Hey guys, quick tutorial on how I press all of my merch and also how I package it and send it out for shipping. So first I just start by laying down a piece of garment that I have, whether it's a hoodie or a shirt, and I make sure it's nice and even. The DTFs that I use, they don't require that I do a press beforehand, but I just always like to get in the habit of pressing it just so I can get out any unwanted moisture inside of the shirt. I probably do that for about 5 to 6 seconds. And then I will go ahead and proceed to like lay my measurements down. So here I got my measuring. It's like a neckline measuring thing that I got off of Amazon. I'll link it below for anybody who needs it. It was like $3, so it was really inexpensive. And then here I have my DTF transfer. I get my DTF transfers from Ninja Transfer, but now I'm also doing some things locally. So I'll link that in the link below as well, so you guys can kind of take a look at that, see what's best for your budget. So once I lay down the DTF in the center, I'll go ahead and use a tape measure to make sure it's equal distance from each sleeve as well, just so that I can make sure the whole image is aligned on the hoodie, is centered, is equal distance from the sleeve. It just gives the best results in my opinion. When I'm finished with that, I'll go ahead and press it. The settings that I use is 311 degrees at 15 seconds. And I also use medium pressure. The knob in the back helps with the pressure. And then I'll just go ahead and let it cool all the way down before I peel. I think that also gives the best results. But when using transfers, be sure to look at the instructions you have. Mine's require it to be cool, but there are some that allow you to peel when hot. So just make sure you look at that. But I go ahead and press it once more just to make sure the DTF adheres to the hoodie or a shirt or whatever piece of garment that I have. This particular merch piece says breath in my lungs, purpose in my life. It's by my brand GEbyKT. Because this is a branded hoodie, I wanted to give it a custom neck tag. And so you see I got the ON large and I got my custom large. So I'm going to place that there. I didn't really measure this one out. I eyeballed it. I'll do more in the rest of the video, but for this one I just eyeballed it. But if you guys want to see how I made my custom neck tags, just go ahead and comment below custom neck tag and I'll make a separate video showing that. With the neck tags, I tend to use the same process because it's still a DTF at the end of the day. So 311 for 15 seconds and I'll let that cool before I peel. I have noticed with these, like, you cannot cut corners. You cannot kind of let it be lukewarm. Like, it has to be completely cool, and you have to be very gentle with it and make sure that you get every piece down, just because the wording is so small that if you don't, like, take your time, you'll rip up some of the words, and that'll be hard to, like, repress. So just make sure you're taking your time with that. I go ahead and press it once more. Again, I just want it to really adhere to the piece of garment that I'm using. And now I'm going to just walk through that process with all the rest of the hoodies and shirts that I got to make.
All I hear is about the bad times. But nigga, what about the good? Do you always play victim? Like you're the only one misunderstood. On the phone with your whole night. Cause I was your closest friend. Did you tell them all I taught you? Or all the places that we've been? Truth hurts. And I know you hurt. So I guess we learn, and now it's my turn. If you tell them about the bad, nigga, what about the good? 'Cause I care for you. I care for you. Did you sell out all the fake news? Tell the story how it is. Sell the pictures to my artists. Let's see who got the highest bid. If you're weak, then just say that. But you wouldn't tell the truth. So if you wanna play the blame game, I suggest you work on you. I had to sing it in the booth, 'cause I got nothing left to prove. No
At the end, I typically write handwritten notes for my customers, really just thanking them for their support. I think in the future, I may get into the habit of having thank you cards that are already like pre typed just because it takes a long time to handwrite each letter. And then I'll go ahead and put that in like an envelope. And on the outside of the envelope, I'm also going to write a little thank you just so they know, who it's from, what it is that's inside of there, et cetera, et cetera. Next, I'm ready to start packaging the merch. If I have like 3 pieces, 2 to 3 pieces, I'll put it in a pretty large envelope, or I guess they call it bubble mailers. I get them from Dollar Tree, so I'll link that in the bio as well if somebody wants to purchase those. If I have like 1 piece, I'll use a smaller mailer, which I also get from the Dollar Tree. And if you live in the hometown that I live in, I'll typically get a bag also from Dollar Tree, and I'll just make it look very pretty so that I can hand it to you. And yeah, that's my process from start to finish. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you want to see more.